Hello, hello again. Happy Monday. It's tea time. Get your cup of tea ready. Yeah. Oops. A little earlier than normally? Yes. I'll tell you about all this in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Happy Monday morning. Very early. It's not even light out yet. But I thought I'd share a cup of tea with you with me, and I combine Money Monday with my cup of tea time. So we'll talk a little bit about money and we'll talk a little bit about random stuff. So there. Okay, first on with the business of money on this Money Monday hybrid 15 minutes of tea show. First of all, I want to thank everyone for being here. And I really do appreciate you guys. That's number one. I gotta have a sip of my cup. Talking about money for a second. Okay. Not actually like talking about dollars and cents in any specificity, okay? But talking about our approach to money. How do we approach it? Do we approach it? Are we afraid to approach it? Do we have a budget? Or do we just play loosey-goosey and live our life randomly? These are all your decisions to make. And you do whatever you want, obviously. But I could tell you this, that in my experience in life, the difference between a probable successful outcome of any given thing, in this case, we're talking about money, is to have a plan. Having a plan is so essential. Does it guarantee success? No, but like I said a second ago, it puts you in a more probable position. For example, if you want to lose weight, let's apply this to weight loss. Well, if you keep doing the very thing that you're doing that makes you either stay at the same weight or put on the pounds, and you make no changes, then in all probability, you're either going to gain more weight or just not change at all. Okay. So, are you in the position where you don't mind being where you're at with money? And that could be totally possible. And if that's the case, it means you're doing very well and good for you. God bless you. God keep you. Or are you in a position where you're like, but I want to save. I want to have this. I want to have that. Sometimes in life, you have to give up something else in order to get that something else. Okay? In fact, many times in life, you just might have to give up, or at least for a little while, not forever, that something else that may be your comfort zone, something that you're used to, and substitute it for something else. And this is where I'm going to talk about goals for a second. Think of hitting a goal as if like a picture of a pyramid in the back of your mind, okay? Just imagine, or a triangle, pyramid, triangle, whatever. We have various stages of getting to a goal. Let's imagine the top part, the pointy part, is the goal where you want to be, whatever the goal may be. But in this case, let's talk about financial goals. Let's say that you want to have $5,000 in an emergency fund, okay? Okay. You want to bump it up from the 1,000 that you have, and you want to get it to the 5,000. You need to take steps to get to that part, to get to that point. Therefore, you need to have a plan. So the bottom, the base of the pyramid or the triangle is your planning stage. Take out your pen, take out your pencil, type it up, whatever method you have of recording things and keeping it, or tossing ideas. You could share your ideas with other people in your family. Perhaps they could be of huge help to you in ascertaining the goals. In fact, sometimes in the discussion phase, the planning phase, you may uncover the actual problem that has held you or your family as a unit back from hitting those goals. Sometimes one person involved may be doing something that you are unaware of that may be hindering it, even though you are hitting all the marks. So the planning stage is very, very important. Okay? You plan. The next stage is the doing stage. Will it always be perfect? No. You may screw up every now and then, and that's okay. We all do, or something happens, life happens, you can't get to that second step completely. But you keep trying. See, here's the thing. You keep trying. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. And then the third phase is, I'll say, continuous, ongoing, and I feel like I gotta sneeze. Shoo! Excuse me. So I'm going to keep on going and going and going, even though I sneeze. Need more tea. I hate allergies. I seem to get them a lot. Okay, believe it or not, the ongoing stage, in my opinion, is the toughest one. Because that's the one where, like, well, you're kind of like in the middle of everything, and you see a little glimmer of light, but not as much light as you'd like to see. Okay. But that's the time where you really have to put on your big boy or big girl pants on and say, I'm going to keep trying anyway. I'm going to keep doing this thing anyway. It may not look 100% right now, but guess what? I'm going to keep doing it anyway. And then finally, ding, 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 you hit that goal. There is nothing nicer than hitting a goal that was of importance to you. Certain goals may be meaningless to somebody else. They may laugh and say, oh, what's that amount? Who cares? And to them it's a joke because they've hit that goal 20 times. But if you've never hit certain goals and you actually did hit the goal this time around, wow. Yeah, you celebrate that. You go ahead and celebrate that. So this is one key to successful financing, in my honest opinion. It really, really is. So that's my Money Monday portion of it. Okay. My next portion of the message is about tomorrow. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Well, tomorrow I am actually going to be hosting a live show, a Q&A with Money Mom. Yes, yes, yes. And also Brandon Neely from the Grandma's Wealth Wisdom channel. Going to start off with Money Mom. If you have a question, see, this is why I'm also mentioning this to you guys right now, because I'm positioning those people that may want to get in with a question now. Now is the time to formulate a question. If you would be so kind to toss your question here in the comment section below, so that I can hang on to the question and I could bring it to her. Because sometimes technical things happen or you can't make the actual live to view it or whatever. I think it would be a great service to Money Mom that she has those questions available. And the only way that could happen is through me, through you today in the comment section below. So I'll give you, let's say, all the way up to, let's say, about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow to post a question specifically for Money Mom. Okay? And everybody knows by now who Money Mom is. I'm sure you do. And if you don't, go check out her channel. And her channel name is Sensible Living with Money Mom. Sensible spelt with a C. By the way, I really love that title for a channel name. That is so cute. You know, when I came up with my original channel title, I thought it was pretty weird. Well, not weird, just too simplistic. I'll tell you in a second. My original channel name was Jan from New York City. Okay. You know, when you're brand new at it, it's like, okay, you might think it makes sense, right? Well, let's look back. Jan from New York City, what? Jan from New York City. There's 1,000 Jan from New York City. Well, what else about Jan from New York City? Okay. The original mission of my channel was weight loss, and we all know that didn't happen. It turned into a budget channel. And I'm glad that it did, actually, because I never realized how many tips and tricks I did have from life experience. And by the way, let me tell you a little bit about myself, okay? When I was younger, I was married, it didn't work out, my first husband. And making a long story short, I was a single mom and a school teacher back in the 80s up to the early 90s. And let me tell you, being a single mom on a school teacher's salary back then in a private school, because I know somebody inevitably is going to say, well, teachers make a lot of money. First of all, I disagree with that. And for what teachers go through, I think they should get a lot more than sports figures. Just saying, just saying. Nobody blinks an eyelash on what a sports figure makes, now do they? True? But city teachers make significantly more money than a private parochial Christian school teacher does. A Christian teacher is usually called to the classroom by God in our beliefs, and therefore they forego the money thing. So when people tell those people they make a lot of money, it kind of makes their heart hurt a little bit, because that is anything but true. But, there's always a good but to this story. And in this case, the good but is the lessons and valuable lessons I learned at that time. I remarried, but the lessons learned at that time, let me tell you something, valuable. I mean, I learned back then to make like $25 or $30 a week groceries last the whole week. Okay? And this is for myself with my young daughter, okay? Because I had to make darn sure I had a ton of traveling money to get to and from school. And not to mention other expenses. But you learn lesson 101, lesson 1.20, 3.5. Experience is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. Do I have any regrets looking back? Absolutely not. It was the time of my life. I worked with fantastic people. Everybody there was wonderful, and everything was a valuable lesson learned for myself and hopefully for some of the people that I taught, of which I am proud to announce some of them still keep in touch with me all these years later. That says something about my experience. So thank you. If you're watching one of my ex-students, you'll always be my student in my heart. Thank you so much. And also, you kids were my teachers too. So I want to thank you too. I learned, you learn. So it's a back and forth giving kind of thing. Speaking of giving, how set are you for the holiday season? I mean, now we're in the throes of it. Thanksgiving is a couple weeks away. I mean, now it's okay and fashionable to talk about holiday Christmas shopping. Now it's okay. If you mention it to people in May or June, they get really annoyed. But I'm not one of those people, because I keep my eye out for everything all year long, which, by the way, is a great money-saving tip. Well, okay, I laugh, like after the Christmas holiday is over, I know some people that actually share their Christmas holiday exchanges like within the holiday week between Christmas and New Year's. Why? Because they take advantage of after Christmas sales. How smart is that? Some of the prices are really, really slashed, like slash, okay? Or anything else that they could do to, work within their allotment, their budget. And to me, it's more about the people you're with. It sure is fun getting gifts. It sure is fun exchanging gifts. Why not? But if you can't do it in the traditional fashion, then it's still okay. It's still okay. You just do it differently. Just develop a new normal, and hopefully the following year will be a little less chaotic, if not a whole lot chaotic. Always keep your eye on the prize, and no matter what happens today, keep positive. So listen, just to reiterate, okay, because I could just sense that, yep, I'm getting the first signal that my timer is going to go off, and I do like to keep within the promise of the 15 minutes. To reiterate, with the help of God, I will be on live tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my time, New York time, with Money Mom and with Brandon Neely. If you have questions for Money Mom, specific questions, let me know in the comment section below, so that way I have a couple of questions from you guys to right away after my questions are given to her. And that would be so much fun. And I really hope you could get there. So share this video, tell people about it, and please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing if this is your first time here at the channel. And welcome, welcome, welcome to all of the new people who have recently subscribed. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone is so very valued. And last sip of tea. There goes my alarm. Have a wonderful day. I just may continue to format like this, Money Monday combined with my tea all at once. Okay? See you next Monday. Have a wonderful day. But I'll see you live tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Get there. Have a great day.